What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the MG Truck Series here on Fox Sports 1. We are at Talladega Super Speedway, getting ready to kick things off yet again for yet another fun event. Boy, oh boy, is this one gonna be good. Talladega never fails to excite, and hopefully it's more of the same here today. This race will definitely shake up the points by the time this one is over. But let's go ahead and dive into it, shall we? In our starting lineup, as you saw some trouble on pit road. A truck was having issues and didn't get going. Robert Richardson Jr. and somebody ran into the back of him there. So hopefully that whoever tapped them didn't get too much damage. But yeah. Anyways, on the pole, we've got the 79 of Joey Clanton. To his outside, Stacy Compton. And there's Rick Crawford and Timothy Peters. Rounding out the top 5 is Terry Cook. To his outside is the 51 of Travis Quapple. Boy, oh boy. I'm just ready to get this one underway. We're not even going to do a highlight style. We're just going to do it straight up here. Because it's Talladega, and it's always exciting. Pace truck slowly working its way down the banking here. It's going to make that hard left-hand turn onto pit road in just a second. As you see the pace truck down on the apron, he's on pit road. The field is now in the hands of the flagman, being led by Joey Clanton and Stacy Compton to the green flag. Here we come through the tri-oval. The green flag is going to wave at any second. And there it is. Green flag in the air. We're racing at Talladega. Well, that pace lap was the calm. Now here comes the storm as we get up to speed. Crawford with a big push from behind from Terry Cook. That's going to push him up the racetrack. Clanton goes up the block. Now Crawford still on the rear bumper of that 79 machine, trying to mount another run. Down the back straightaway, they're 3 wide behind. 4 wide even, peeking further back. As Quapple gets shuffled out of the racetrack, or rather Compton gets shuffled out. Quapple stuck in the middle, doesn't have any help. Here comes Cook, here comes Crawford to the inside. Crawford stays low with, or high with Clanton. Now here comes Cook down low. Clanton goes down the block. Back up the track to block the run from Crawford. Joey Clanton is going to lead lap number 1. So we completed the first lap under green. Look at this, nose to tail throughout the field. Lots of bump drafting throughout the pack. Down the back straightaway, here comes Mike Skinner to the inside. Clanton trying to figure out what lane he wants to block. He's going to move down towards the middle, now down to the bottom. Here's the 8 of Todd Cleaver into the picture. 3 wide with Cook and Skinner on either side. And here comes Skinner, and trouble behind. 1 truck down on the apron is the 86 of Chris Mack. Can he merge safely? Yes, he does. We're going to stay green. 1 truck already out of the draft. It looks like the 90 of Brad Sweet's just going to take it easy here. Doesn't want to get caught up in any wrecks. Going to wait for later to try and push. 4 wide at the front of the pack. Joey Clanton went from the lead to now leading the top side. Now moves back down, or trucks move up in front of him rather. It goes back down to 3 wide momentarily. They're still 4 wide towards the middle of the field, and they are all bunched up. This is only a matter of time. This pack now a ticking time bomb. When's it gonna go? 4 wide off of turn number 4. The field many deep as the top 2 pull away. As the 24 of David Starr leads, the 07 right on his rear bumper. They're 4 wide, looking at 5 behind them. The 8 of Cleaver trying to run a run, and here we go. Big crash. The big one breaks out in the middle of turns 1 and 2, and that takes out at least 3/4 of the field, as you see many trucks absolutely littered here on the apron. Oh man, Chris Mack's involved in it. They're still piling them up. Oh wow, hard hits for the 11. And one truck just tipped onto his roof. We've only got, what's this, the top 10 or so? Probably less than that. That's all that's left. Coming back to the trioval, to the stripe, is Todd Cleaver. Leading us back to the caution flag. Everybody else is destroyed. Look at Chris Mack's truck smoking. Brent Raymer's destroyed. Rick Crawford. Mikey Kyle's got some roof damage, as I believe someone was on top of him. Todd Bodine is destroyed. Timothy Peters with heavy damage. Mario Goslin trying to keep that truck straight. A bunch of trucks on pit road here. Justin Hobgood, Jason White, TJ Bell, Hal Martin, and many, many more. First caution of the day, and it was huge. Let's go back and take a look to see what happened here to bring out the first caution of the day. Looks like just 4 wide gone wrong. Oh, whoops, I just restarted the entire... No, matter of fact, I jumped to the end of this thing. That is not good. Jump back to the beginning, please. We're spoiling it. If you look at the leaderboard, no you didn't. Anyways. Let's see what happened. 5 wide heading down into turn 1. Yeah, that was never going to work. And it looks like... Oh, man, I can't tell. Alright, let's go from high above here. Or rather, let's go right here. Watching Val Wolf's truck. Because it looks like she was in the center of all this. The cause of it, at least. And yeah, they're peaking 5 wide here. Almirola, slightly offset from the truck in front of him. Comes down to 4. Slid up. A little bit of contact is made. And then just a chain reaction. It's Ricky Carmichael. He's hooked up the racetrack. Val Wolf looks like bounced off the apron a little bit, but was able to keep it straight. And then everybody else just gets collected. The trucks start to slide down. Clip the trucks on the inside. Up the racetrack they go. You see the one of Caitlin Shaw backing into the outside wall. She's going to slide. The 21. Oh, man, look at Brent Raymer going upside down. I didn't see that the first time around. Wow. That 85 truck did a barrel roll. Came back down on all 4 wheels. Then we had a separate wreck break out as the 61 was sideways. Drivers trying to avoid damage to their trucks. Brakes not working as good. Trucks aren't steering as good. And they're just... Ah, man, hard hits. You see the 11 of TJ Bell up over the top of somebody, and Almirola rolls onto his roof at the very end. And a bunch of trucks on pit road afterwards. Man, I've never seen that type of calamity. I mean, we have in early days of MG Cup, but it's been a while since we've seen one that big. That's got to be the biggest wreck in Truck Series history. And they're trying to wreck under caution here. Luckily, they're able to save it. Let's jump ahead and get to the restart, shall we? Green flag back in the air. And, let's see, only 18 trucks left in the lead lap after that. That'll show you just how chaotic it got there. But man, look at this. Through 1 and 2, looks like it's not cooling off at all. The 08 right on the rear bumper. And look at this, a bunch of trucks merging out of pit road directly in front of our lead pack. What's left of it. Trouble. Around goes Todd Cleaver. Hard into the inside wall. Caution's going to come out again. Oh, back up the racetrack. Look out. That could have been really bad. Cleaver. Done for the day. The first lap of our first restart of the day. Look at Matt Crafton trying to figure out where to go. Lap trucks all over. The caution comes out. Looks like these guys are going to avoid going a lap down, or at least going another lap down. Yeah, they're already lapped. Man, that was a hard hit for the 8 truck, and you see he's back on pit road now. Luckily able to keep it rolling, so that means he's okay. But, man, let's see what happened to Todd Cleaver. Just, oh, wow. Looks like trying to side draft Matt Crafton there. Yep, Crafton moved down. The 8 didn't budge. Across the nose of the 07 and hard into the inside wall. Man, what was going on there? Why did Crafton move down when he did? Looks like maybe... Let's go on board with that 88 truck. Oh, that's the 07 on the outside behind Crafton. The 07 peaks high. Crafton, I guess looking in his mirrors, figures, okay, he's coming to my outside. I'm going to give him some space. Came down into the 8. Came across the nose of the 02 of Dylan Oliver. And straight into the inside wall he goes. A pretty heavy impact into the safer barrier. But you see how it shoots back out onto the racetrack. Luckily, that's because it's luckily a safer barrier that he hit, not concrete. But it's definitely the worst part of the track for his car to shoot back out like that, because he could have very easily gotten hit heading down into the corner. But luckily that didn't happen. So, that's our second caution of the race. It's been chaotic already. Let's jump back into it. Green flag back in the air. Some of the damaged trucks further back. Just trying to bunch up and get a bit of a draft. Go see if they can go slightly faster. Maybe make minimum speed going doing it that way. At the front of the pack, it's all Matt Crafton and Travis Quapple for the lead here. You see Val Wolf up in third. She was able to escape that chaos earlier. The first wreck, the big one, she was really close to being involved in it, was able to escape, and now she's looking to work her way up to the front of the pack. Unfortunately, just got shuffled out. Travis Quapple leading us down the back straightaway. Down in the 3 and 4, here comes Matt Crafton on the inside. Crafton is going to clear Quapple. The 07 with a big push from the 97. Jason Young in the 07 truck is going to lead a lap thanks to Valeria Wolf. So Valeria is going to push the 07, but she falls back, lost every bit of momentum, and now she's going to fall back to the bumper of the 6 truck and try to rebuild some of that momentum in the draft of Crafton. You see a little bit of damage to the left side, or rather is that the left side that's damaged, or I think it's the right side actually. Well, you see a scratch on the left side there. So there's definitely damage to the left side of that 97 truck. The right side is pretty dented in as well. That might be hurting the aero of that truck. That might be why she's better off in the draft than on her own. Because look at the extra drag she gets when she pulls out of line. She's going to drop like a rock on the outside here. Unless she gets some help, which she does from Travis Quapple. But now Quapple's trying to make a move to her outside. As here comes the 13. Johnny Sauter pushing Val Wolf. He's going to ditch her. David Starr back to the lead on the inside of the 07 truck. We're going to jump forward. That's the 10 to go mark right there. Looks like it's going to stay clean to the end here, but what about lap traffic? Uh-oh, we're going to definitely catch some lap trucks by the end of this one. Uh-oh, it's not letting me go forward anymore. I don't like the look of that. Crafton pulls high. Uh-oh. Looking at 4 wide, back down to 3. Crafton, is he having an issue with the 88 truck? Uh-oh, contact! Big crash! With the rest of the leaders, and oh boy, look out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, look out, look out. Crafton. Come on, pull it out, buddy, pull down. He's stuck. Please don't hit him. Please don't hit him. They're gonna hit him! Oh, man. Just grazed at 88 before he could reset. Not sure why it took the game forever to reset him, but that's what happened. And 21 gets taken out. He was already heavily damaged. What happened here? It's a really small pack. Sorry. 1 second, guys. Anyways, sorry about that. Looks like a bad push from David Starr. I mean, we were getting down to it. Starr into the back of Quapple, into the back of the 07, turning him into the outside wall, collecting Crafton and his Store Sport teammate, Johnny Sauter, taking both of them out of this race. David Starr with heavy damage to the left side of his truck. The rest of our top contenders just got taken out right there, all the top 5. In an instant, gone. Along with Jason Young, the underdog, that looked like he had a good shot at winning this thing. He goes hard into the outside wall with the driver's side door, then gets hit again by the 24 coming up the racetrack. Travis Quapple looks like he's going to be done. Man, a tough break for all 6 of these guys. As you see the 21 already with damage, just trying to make it to the end, and they all move high, and it just he had no time to react. Everyone in front of him waited till the last second to get out of the way. Wes Burton is now leading with just a handful of laps to go. He's going to take the green flag, and he's got no speed in that 89 truck. At least no acceleration. Unable to do anything. He's got damage to the right side. Just trying to hang on to whatever spots he can. But some stronger trucks able to get past on the initial restart here. You saw Taylor Mawsum jump out ahead. Now they're 3 wide for the lead as Dylan Oliver goes to the inside. David Starr somehow is still up here even with that heavy damage to his truck. Look at the 40 of Mike Bliss up there as well, also with damage. These trucks are going to be good in the draft. They're not going to be good by themselves, and you can see the result of that. As the 24 he was even getting the push and still couldn't do anything with it. Had to let that 6 truck by. Here comes Colin Brown now on the inside with a push from the 97 of Valeria Wolf. She's going to get shuffled out. Up the racetrack she goes. The 47 to her inside is Chris Lawson in that 47 truck. Lawson has a little bit of right rear damage, it seems, but he's relatively fine compared to some of these other trucks. Now down the back straightaway we go. Dylan Oliver has a huge lead with, it seems like, no damage on that truck. It seems like he's the only truck out here with no damage. Well, geez, talk about an advantage. That'll definitely be a big one. Rise of the underdogs here. As here comes Chris Lawson up in the second. The 89 of Wes Burton's there as well. He's going to take P3. Valeria Wolf following through. Can she fight back? She's pushing the 89 right to the rear bumper of that 47. And they're nose to tail. She's staying tucked up real close to the back of the 89. Now pulling out. They're 3 wide down the back stretch for second. Wolf just doesn't have anything left. Can't do anything on her own. Coming to the white flag this time by. It'll be 1 lap to go. And I did hear a lap truck. It's going to be the 51 of Travis Quapple slow in the racetrack. Will they be able to avoid him without incident? Wolf up to second. White flag. 1 lap to go. Valeria Wolf P2. Here comes David Starr with a huge push from Taylor Mawsum. Starr closes right into the rear bumper of the 0-2. Can he make a move? Coming off turn number 2, Starr. Inside goes David Starr. Dylan Oliver gets checked up. Nowhere for him to go. Everybody's getting held up except for David Starr. Starr is going to run away with it. He caused the last crash, has heavy damage from it. Can he hang on and win? Here comes Dylan Oliver with a huge run. Starr way off the pace because of his damage. Oliver is flying to the rear bumper. Does he have enough time? Coming through the tri-oval for the final time at the stripe. It was David Starr. Scoring is showing David Starr by not even a hundredth of a second. We're going down to the thousandths with this one. Oh my goodness. I can't believe what we just saw. Coming to the line, watch this. Oh, so close for Dylan Oliver. But David Starr just holds on. Look at that. We get some of the closest finishes here at Talladega. This has got to be the most unpredictable one yet. Valeria Wolf P3. Mike Bliss. Chris Lawson. I can't believe what we just saw. Wow, that's going to do it. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. What a finish. A photo finish. I hope to see y'all next time. Until then, peace.